Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today I'm honored to present to you this 1984 GT350 Ford Mustang convertible. It's a very special car, limited run on these cars. Kind of do a little walk around, just a quick walk around with the top up, just to show you how nice the top is. Original top, original paint car. Oh, it is unbelievable. Incredible condition. Actually, I bought this car in California and I drove it from California to Kansas. I bought it in Redding and then I took it to Monterey Car Week and I actually tent camped out of the back of this car at Monterey, and then I came and drove it back to Kansas. So it had 44,000 miles on it and it just turned 47,000 miles on it. So I've put about 3,000 miles on this car personally and loved every single mile of it. Lots of history, lots of story to go with this car. I'll get into that. Here is some really cool stuff here. 84 and a half, 20th anniversary. Bought it from the original families, two owners. His dad bought it new in Hawaii, and then my friend kept it, got it from his dad, and then he kept it the rest of these years. And I flew in there to Redding and drove it back. And this right here is the actual board, the dealer board. His dad made them give this to him when he bought the car. So it was in Hawaii for a little bit, but then it went to California after that. But we have the actual little board, their promotional. If I can figure out how to open it up here. Oh, there we go. So check this out. Oh, it's a sandwich board. It opens up like that. But anyway, this is the actual dealer material to promote the car. And I mean, this was in Hawaii, so really probably one of the only ones sold there. Very cool. Be sure to go back and watch my video of me picking up this car and the tales from the trip of me driving it back. I'm gonna get this done here while I'm talking. And really cool to meet the owner of the car and the history, and we talk a lot about his dad and his collection and everything here. So there's a dash mat for the car. We went and put all Motorcraft, new ignition, wires, plugs, cap, rotor. Car Wizard did a video on this car, so you can go to his channel, check that out. Danielson rebuilt the rear quarter window regulators, which is a really common thing. So those are all brand new and rebuilt. Rebuilt carburetor, took the front tag bracket off, and just lots of little stuff here. Has a brand new clutch. Spare clutch cable was in the trunk. Not sure what that's all about. Just maybe wanted a spare for some reason. And then on the front bumper, we had a little piece of tape that was missing on the front bumper. I was lucky and actually found the exact right tape for the bumper. So we went ahead and retaped, front and rear bumpers just to make it look nice and consistent. And so we have some extra tape for that. I don't even know what's in here. Not sure. Some sort of cover. Maybe for a flat tire, I bet that's, probably for a flat tire, to cover your flat tire, be my guess. And then also too, here is the parade boot cover, and we'll put the top down and put that on and show you how gorgeous it looks. But also too, I have a huge binder of all the history, all the records, bill of sale, all the original documentation, just an unbelievable amount of documentation with this car. And it's too much to really go through on the camera, so I'll take pictures of each piece and it'll be on the photo gallery on our website. So be sure to check that out. I even got the original Hawaii tag. I mean, incredible stuff. And you could even go back to the first video of me picking it up, and we kind of thumbed through some of that too. So really, really cool. Absolutely gorgeous car. We'll go ahead and drop the top, and then we'll dive in. Let me just kind of show you the top here. I showed you around the back side, but let me give you the full detail close-up of the top. A few little folding marks. But glass back window, awesome. And then my friend that owned it there, it was a firefighter. So I left that on in his honor. Really cool. to leave that on there. And we'll show you the stuff inside the trunk. Full power top here, so let's go ahead and get the top dropped. All right, we got the top down with that boot cover on. This car just looks gorgeous. Holy cow, what an amazing machine. Let's just do a little 360 with the top down so we can kind of appreciate it from afar, bird's eye view there. It looks really good. That parade boot cover really finishes it out, really makes it nice. Not too bad to put that boot cover on. A little bit of a wrestling match, but it goes on pretty easy. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive in to the Mustang. All right, first of all, what you'll notice here is the plastics and the paint on these cars faded differently, the metal and the paint. So actually it's kind of an appropriate thing to see the front bumper a little different color than the rest of the car. And I'll point some stuff out in the rear to kind of show my point on this. But because the rear bumper cover has been painted. So when I say all original paint, there's a couple panels of painted, I'll point that out. I guess 90% original paint, let's call it that. All right, here is, so it had the tag bracket on it. So we took the tag bracket off, little touch up, little white button heads. Looks a whole lot better. I'd rather have holes in that than look at that tag bracket. We have the tag bracket, so if you have a state you have to do that, you can put it back on. Couple little blemishes there that was behind the tag bracket. But here's our four-eyed Fox. Headlights are in nice shape, buckets are nice, grille is nice, a little bit of delamination or whatever you want to call it on that emblem. And there is the headlight. Marker is nice. Like I said, there was a little piece of tape missing about this much. And so we went ahead and retaped the bumpers all the way around, which is awesome because it looks super nice. Marker looks good. Go ahead and give you kind of a lower. We got the cool fog lights and they work. Check those out, Marshall fog lights. Be sure don't turn those on with the covers on or you will melt them down. Cool to have the covers and all of that. A few little imperfections in the paint there, but very nice survivor car. Looking across the hood here, it is exceptional. I had Van Gogh polish this up when we got it back. I've had this car for about 6 months and I've just been slowly and surely just making it the way I want it before I brought the video out. And so now I'm really happy with it where it's at and it's ready to go. There is the 20th anniversary Mustang. Very cool little badge right there. Now these are brand new wheels. These are reproductions from LMR. And what's nice is the factories, and I have the factory original tires, wheels with actually full tread depth TRX tires on them, but they're very old. Dave's dad had just put brand new tires on it before Dave had got the car. So they're brand new 20-year-old tires. Little water spot there from washing it. But so we went ahead. What's cool is the factory size is a 390 millimeter, which is about 15 1/3 inches diameter. And so the aftermarket wheel is a 16 by, I think it's 7. I don't think it's 8. I think it's 16 by 7. So the factory tire size was a 220 55 390. These are 225 50 16s. So it keeps the same diameter, but you can just put modern tires on it. And we picked a really nice Vredestein Hypertrack. So the tires are brand new. They probably only have a few hundred miles on them. Because I actually drove the car back on the TRX tires that were 20 years old, and they did great. I pumped them up to about 45 pounds to keep them nice and round, and they did fine. Got me home, no problems. So, a little bit of history there. Information, details, whatever you want to talk about. Again, the hood is very nice. Original sticker. Now, this is the original windshield. Now, one thing, literally 1 mile into my trip, a landscaping truck merged on the exit and threw a rock right at me on the windshield. I was actually videoing when that happened, and it made me actually jump. and kind of show you. So I went ahead and had this filled because I didn't want to change the windshield. I really like this windshield. It's got all the original stickers on it. And so I had it filled so it's not going to get any worse. And it's not really in your line of sight. So I left that, and if somebody wants to change the windshield, that's fine. But you know, next thing you know, you put a brand new windshield in and you catch a rock or something. These were a little bit faded, the paint, so we kind of redid both of those windshield pillar trim pieces, just made them nice and black, which looks really nice. I mean, look at the job they did with the mirror and that. Super nice job there. Thanks, Dallas, on that. Dallas with Unique Maintenance did that for me, and they did the stripes too. So they do a lot of my PDR stuff and some of my paint work. We'll do the interior later, keep going around the body. So looking down the car, it is exceptionally straight, really nice. I don't even see any dings or anything. Really incredible. And I'll get the camera. There's no rust underneath this car. It's California car, most of it's life. So, but I'll kind of show you underneath of it with the camera here towards the end. Got some little paint chips behind the rear wheel, very common. Original tailpipes coming out. And so when I was telling you about that paint situation, you see, so now if you look at the rear bumper, see this is shiny and matches the car. See how that is? So at some point in time, this car shows, it's clean title, shows 0 accidents or damage, but obviously they had something scratched. Something scratched the bumper and probably the quarter panel because this rear bumper has been repainted, and then this quarter panel, just the quarter panel, and it's been done probably 30 years ago. But so this is original paint, and this quarter panel has been painted. And then I'll show you inside of the trunk. There's no damage, because you can see all of this. There's no damage or anything. So I don't know if they just rubbed something right here, maybe backing out of the garage, maybe rubbed the quarter panel and scratched the paint. But it was done so long ago. The paint, it's nice because
Oxford white and canyon red interior.
All of the 20th anniversary cars were this color combo. They made them in coupes and convertibles. Again, brand new wheels. A bit of water. I need to get my rag and wipe those water spots off. So there's that. Coming around the back. A little bitty smudge on the taillight right there. Actually, that's on the taillight, so something just dripped on it, so that would probably come off. Little something there. It's almost like something got on the back side of the lens. Not sure. No, that's on the front side, so that might polish out. Tail lights are really, really nice otherwise. When you look at the reverse lights, are nice and clear. Mustang. And here's this beautiful bumper. So I don't know, you could repaint the front bumper and make the car look really pretty. Since the rear bumper's been painted, you could paint the front one to match, but I wouldn't really worry about it. Again, the Ford, a little bit of delamination in there. Deck lid is super nice. Guess I'll go ahead while I'm here, and we'll go ahead and pop this trunk now and show you the trunk. Got the trunk open, got my trusty little flashlight here, works really good. These things are from Harbor Freights, they're really awesome. All right, so looking here along the taillights, let's go ahead and show you everything. Look how clean that is on the top of the taillights. Here in the jams, super nice. Showing you all, we always really pull up the skirt and try to show you everything. Underside of the deck lid, super nice. No rust at all. I mean, look, not even a bubble. You know, stuff rusts usually in these areas. Look at that. I mean, not even any corrosion. Looking here in the trunk, a couple little spots. I'm not sure what the little spots are there, but that's the trunk carpet. And then here, I'm gonna show you up in here. If you look, now this car had the undercoating dealer crap sprayed on these things. you'll see when you get under the hood and under the car, just something that they did in the 80s. The dealers upsold rust proofing. But yeah, but you can see all factory. What's down there? Oh, just a paper towel. Thought maybe it was some tools or something. Anyway, so you can see there's no damage. So it was superficial, whatever it was. Show you the other side here. Same black goop sprayed in these areas. And then I will lift up the carpet. And we have a spare. A towel. What's under the towel? There's the jack. This here is nice. Keep the cardboard supported. Hole for a fuel filler door. But yeah, look in here. Absolutely pristine. Put the carpet back in place. And there we go. So there's inside the trunk. I'm talking about any issues. Trunk closes nice. And we're moving. Here it is, the original moldings. So they see, again, the plastic's kind of like the front bumper. Plastics has faded a little bit. You can see the difference. But what's nice though is the bumper matches, you know, the car really well. So it's one of those things, you know, so you could actually spray the moldings, retape it, and make this car look brand new, basically, if you wanted to go that route. And I don't think it would be a bad thing. I don't think it's gonna, you know, it'll benefit the car cosmetically. I don't think that'd be a big foul. If there was zero paint work on this car, you might not do anything to it. But under the circumstances, since there's been a little bit of paint work, wouldn't hurt it. And we did do the control arm bushings. Comment on all these. So if you can see it or not, but there's an upper control arm that controls the forward to aft of the axle, and there's a bushing on the rear end and a bushing on the front of the control arm. We have brand new bushings. Brand new bushings that just, you can feel the axle moving back and forth a little bit. So my butt dyno was telling me that. All right, looking down the right side. Again, almost flawless. That there, little bitty touched up chip. No dent, it looks like a paint chip touched up. Little bitty mark right there. A couple chips behind the wheel. Gee, and then, so this bottom decal and the side molding, that's all original. So look how good that is, a perfect match. Really happy about that. I didn't want to touch, they sell a whole graphics kit for this car, but I didn't want to touch the side graphic. I didn't want to change it. It's really good shape. No issues there. These are so cool, I love that. Here is the front wheel. Like I said, wheels are brand new, so no defects on the wheels. Right front lens is pretty. Even the mirrors are really nice. So there is our overview of the outside. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Very, very nice under the hood. Again, this undercoating here, I don't know, they sprayed it on all the jam areas for whatever reason. You know, you could actually take dry ice. Luckily, they didn't do the whole engine bay, which is kind of surprising. I've seen them where they're just caked on here, but you could actually take a dry ice machine and you could actually, they can remove that. Seen it done. The valve cover looks like some of the clear coat is kind of oxidized off on the valve cover. 5.0. So here I want to show you something real quick. So this is really interesting here, a little information on the car. So they made 5,260 total 20th anniversaries between coupes and convertibles. But the 5-speed convertible HO with the carburetor, see, the automatics had fuel injection and were less horsepower. So this was the hottest configuration, the 4-barrel Holley carburetor and the 5-speed manual transmission. Only the 5-speed manual got the high output carbureted. You know, that's kind of the last carbureted Mustang. So there's kind of a special spot for this car. Only 587 of them. He purchased it on the exact day that they released the original 64.5 Mustang. There's a neat story behind that. Back to the engine bay. All right, we have these little pipes right here at the shop. I forgot when we pulled the carburetor off to have it rebuilt. Forgot those pipes, but we do have those pipes. And AC is ice cold. Got a new battery, and so I said all new motorcraft, everything, plugs, wires, cap, rotor. The clutch is brand new. The clutch was fine. The grab point, the clutch was really high, and the Wizard said there was no adjustment to it, and so it had almost 50,000 miles. So we decided just to go ahead and pull it and do a new clutch because it did have some wear on it. So brand new clutch, new ignition components. So this guy is ready to go anywhere you want to go. Like I said, the AC blows ice cold as well. Check out Powered by Ford, aluminum valve covers. Very cool. I call these the four-eyed Foxbody. And kind of the last of this generation of Mustang. With the carburetor and 4 eyes and stuff. In '87, they went to the flush headlights. So there's your tour underneath. Hood pad is in good condition, getting a little bit loose there. I didn't touch it because I didn't want it to damage it in any way. So go ahead and give you this picture here of the emissions control sticker. But under the hood is really nice. Drop this and show you the interior. Absolutely love the interior. Wait till you see the interior. This thing is absolutely almost mint condition. There's the door panel, kind of a bird's eye view first. Kind of show you that. Love that red, white, cameo white, crimson bread interior. Door panels are perfect. All the windows work, even the quarter windows now, since they got rebuilt. Power locks, even the map pockets are really good shape, and they're not all falling down and sagging down. I'll show you the front seat here. The front seat is exceptional. Look at that, even the bolsters. Now the piping right here has a teeny bit of wear. You could actually take some paint and you could actually touch that up, but it's, you know, pretty darn good. Look at the seat bolster, and this does have the look here, watch this. So you can squeeze them in and open them up. Better open them up for my fat butt. And has the pull out lumbar support, reclining seat. Got the little halo headrests and everything. Threshold is really nice. So got a little crack right there, maybe going along. Look at that. And look at the pedals here. Definitely showing the mileage, or the lack of mileage, I guess is what I mean to say. Look at that. The floor. Don't have the floor mats. I wish if anybody's got a lead on factory floor mats, let me know. I'd love to throw some in there, because I'm just driving this car and enjoying it till it sells. So I'd like to have those. Go ahead and show you the back while I'm here. You got your window controls for the back seat. Back quarter windows. Back seat's super nice. Very nice. Carpets are perfect. I mean, look at that. Just absolutely perfect on the carpets. Center armrest, perfect. Handle, shifter, shift boot. I'll go ahead and slide in here. Alrighty. 47,025 miles. Had 44 something when I bought it. So look here across the dash. You can see there's a little bit of, let me get my hand here. A little bit of sagging right there. Just a little, bowing down I don't know if that's I don't know. I assume it's not factory. I don't know, but there's no cracks. I mean, you couldn't really ask for a nicer dash. Super nice. There's that chip. See, it's really not that noticeable. See, when I'm sitting here in the driver's position, it's out of line of sight. Steering wheel is in awesome shape. Cruise control works. Everything works on this car. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get in and close the door. Doors close really nice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see. Look, we got our little computer readout. It's kind of cool. Pretty low tech, early days of that. Shifter, stock shifter, factory radio, and then look, it has the amplifier down here, and that does work. Here's our top switch, convertible top switch. So let's go ahead, fire it up. I'm busted. I've been jamming. Fire it up here. Sounds good, man. You can't beat the old 5.0 Foxbody. All of this fascia is super nice. Look at that. Heat, AC, all works. Radio. And then here's that. So, see the lights on? See, look. You pull it out. It kicks it up quite a bit, actually. Kicks it up quite a bit. I had so much fun driving this back. Here's our fog lights. Like I said, don't leave them on. Be sure to pull the covers. Here's our dash lights. Can't really see them, it's too bright. And so the gentleman I bought it from, his name was Dave, and his dad was Donald. So there's a little plaque that he put up there. And these are the plaques that they made for the people that ordered these cars. Pretty cool, isn't it? Again, just looking along here, it is perfect. Shut the car off so I don't gas us out. Here is the glove box. A little sticky on that. We got all the manuals in the, there's the trunk release, and the manuals are in the folder, the book. All right, I'll go ahead and jump around the other side. And here we are. Passenger side, look at this passenger seat. Immaculate. And the carpets, absolutely perfect. Another view of the dash. And there's no dressing or anything on this car. It's all natural. A little pocket here, little storage compartment. But yeah, just look at that. Carpets and everything, super nice. Another angle of the back seat. And the little boot cover. A couple little spots, probably clean up, a little grease spot there. Headrests and everything. All right, now my favorite part. Jump in and take it for a drive. I'll go ahead and show you underneath real quick, and then we'll go for the drive. Look at that, zero rust. One thing to note, well, Dave had this car getting brake work done. They had a thief come and steal the converter, so had an aftermarket converter put on it. Kind of aggravating, dang thieves. But it's all intact. He had it registered and tagged in California. You can just see how nice this car is underneath and dry. Wizard also had it up on the lift, so you can refer to his video if you want more of a tour underneath. All right, let's go drive. All right, let's jump in. I sure like this time change. It's about 7:30 now. I sure am happy we got more time. And I'm always working late getting these videos. You know, I'm just always just working away, and the sun kind of goes down, but it's kind of perfect because then I got to take these convertibles out in the beautiful evening air. March It's a little March evening, and it's probably about 60 degrees right now. Just perfect for the top down. Hey, listen to that little rumble. All right, let's go take this thing for a drive. Like I said, it needed just a few little things. I picked it up, it was driving perfect. Then when I got it back, the idle was a little off, so the carburetor's original, so it just needed rebuilt there. And then the new clutch, ignition components. So we actually did a lot of work and put a lot of money into this car to bring it up to its best potential level. Dave, how did we do? Are you proud? Are you happy? I told you we was going to take your dad's car and really just rejuvenate it. So I hope you're happy, brother. Let's go for a spin here. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, I got some time in this car. About 3,000 miles. Drove it back from California. Had so much fun driving it at Monterey Car Week. It's funny, there's Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches everywhere, and they're just like so common. And I was like the only Foxbody convertible driving around, and there was so many people just like, wow, look at that Foxbody. It was so funny. I'll adjust my mirror a little bit here. Manual mirrors. Old school. That's where you need a passenger. Oh well, I'm used to this. My first car was a Foxbody, the 79 Capri RS. All right, car's nice and warmed up. Here we go. Ah, it's a happy place. I'm just gonna enjoy this car while I got it. But is that appropriate or what? Flashbacks, time machine. Here we go. It drives perfect now. Here we go, lights green. Doing the beans. I made a friend, and that's what I love about this car business, is making friends. Runs so smooth, torquey. It's tight, it doesn't have any rattles. Super tight. A lot of torque. Second gear right there. That was fourth gear actually. Accelerated away from fourth gear. There's third gear. A little Tesla there. Perfectly, I know you can tell, it's just perfect. I love convertibles, you know. You put the windows up, put the heater on, and you know, you can really enjoy them. I think 50 degrees and above is my top down threshold on a good convertible. Got the tilt wheel right here. The cruise control works. Car's turnkey, folks. Ready to go. Tiny little exhaust leak there where they and then connected it. I think there's a small little exhaust leak there. About the only thing I could pick on that. When you let off the gas, kind of hear it go pop a little bit. But look at this. Wonderful. I just want to keep driving. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this overview. You know, it took some time to really go over this car close. This car's been really a labor of love. You know, when I got it, you know, I was just excited to really bring it back up to its top form, and I think we've done a good job of that with help from Wizard and Van Gogh and Unique Maintenance, you know, and all the guys that you know, can't do it all myself. So really appreciate all of the people that do such fine work for me on our cars. So, well, I'm going to be driving this thing, and if you know, there'll be a link to our website in the comments in the description. So let me know what you guys think of this Mustang. I love it. So, as always, like and subscribe if you would. Hit that notifications button, because you never know when we might have your next dream car. Have a great day, and happy motoring.